Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals franchise, and we are here in the NFC Championship game. I can't believe it, to be honest. I cannot. We beat the Bucks on a ballsy two-point conversion call last week in the divisional round to get us here, and we are one win away from a Super Bowl, and we got to get through the team. One of the two teams that really beat us badly. One of the two teams that actually beat us this year. Because we've only played in two games that we've lost, and both of them were really bad games for us. Let's take a quick look at that game just to reminisce over how that went. Let's see. Packers. There we are. We lost 55-28. Yeah, not a great game. Jordan Love had a great game. Kyler Murray didn't. Josh Jacobs had a great game. Just had to abandon the run early in that one. Jaden Reed also went insane. So did Tucker Kraft. So, yeah, I mean we're looking at winning this game. Obviously, that's the goal. But it's going to be a challenge because they beat us really badly when we met earlier in the season. But we need to limit our mistakes. We need to get the run game going because we cannot let those. We can't let them get us into being a one-dimensional passing team. Also, cannot make mistakes. Cannot throw the football away. But we could throw the football away. We don't want to throw it to them. We don't want to turn it over because that would be bad. That is not what we want to do. Obviously, right? Whoa, crazy thought, right? Don't turn over the football. I think these are all good. It's just the training one I want to get this one out of. Because we want the healing. No, we don't want the healing accelerator. We wanted. What was it? Injury shield. Yes, that is right. I remember liking that one. Cool. We will go ahead and just auto sim here, and hopefully no injuries. We do not have any going in here today. They're only missing Nate Hobbs, really, is the only big name there. So, Will Johnson gets an upgrade. Just continue to be better as a man corner. I mean, he's looking really solid, playing up to a 90 right now. He's actually an 87. His man coverage is really good. We like that. Darius Robinson has been a really solid rotational guy for us here on the interior. He's been good. I mean, it's obviously tough to get him on the field when we have Walter Nolan and Dylan Easley being as good as they are. So, but when he's on the field, he's doing pretty well. Wow, that's a really good upgrade for Taj Washington. +3s to a lot of things there. Cool. Yeah, I don't have much else to say other than let's start. Other than, I guess one thing I want to do is upgrade this injury shield all the way. There we go. All right. Other than that, let's hop right in to the game. Cardinals, Packers facing off again. Rematch. Last time, the Packers beat us 55-28. This time, we are at home with a 15-2 record. And we're more motivated than ever to go and win this game. Here comes Kyler and the crew. And Packers, obviously no slouches here, 12-5. Had an incredible season, although Matt LaFleur seems to be on the hot seat for whatever reason. We're at 15-2. We had a great season other than 2 bad losses to 2 playoff teams. But let's take a look and see how their teams are laying out right now. So Jordan Love, Max Morale, he's a 93 right now. He's really good. Shout out to rookie Sam Reeves is here. Josh Jacobs, Clayton Bingham. Bingham's been on a tear, by the way, in the playoffs. Zaire Frey as well. Really solid running back group here. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, all really good receivers. Savion Williams as well. Tucker Kraft is going to be a problem. Rasheed Walker at left tackle. Aaron Banks at left guard. Elgton Jenkins at center. At right guard, they're starting Calvin Throckmorton instead of Dalton Reisner or Ryan Bates for some reason. Madden doing their thing. I guess he's playing up to a 70 to be fair with the morale, but whatever. And then Zach Thomas, their right tackle. He's a 92. Damn. Okay. Rashawn Gary on defense on the left edge side. Lucas Van Ness at the right edge. Rookie Trent Pierce, their first round pick there at D tackle, starting over Kenny Clark at this point, along with Devontae Wyatt. At Sam, they have Isaiah McDuffie, Edgerrin Cooper at Mike, Quay Walker at the will. Now at corner, they are missing their best corner, Nate Hobbs, so that's going to be a big deal. Keyshawn Nixon, Carrington Valentine, and Micah Robinson are their trio. Then Javon Bullard and Xavier McKinney as their safeties. Will Reichard and Sam Martin and Austin McNamara are the special teamers. So we will get the ball to start here. And it will be certainly an interesting game. Ramos with the return, starting off, finding his way to the 29. Now these two teams, obviously none of the players on either of the original teams are here still, but these two teams met in the mid-2010s in the playoffs. So multiple times, I believe they had some fun Hail Mary matchups with Aaron Rodgers slinging the rock. But here we are at home. Going to run this one. Trey Benson to start. Trying to bounce it outside, finding a little bit of space. Gets 6 yards. Nice start. We really want to get the run game going. That is what we said coming in. Here's Trey again, getting the carry for a yard. That was Kenny Clark on the play. So, yeah, we do really need to get this run game just consistently going here. But we're going to go pass here. 3rd and 3. We're getting it out to Marvin Harrison, who's open on the drag route. Valentine in coverage, not able to get him. And he gets it to the 37, and there's an injury. And that's Lucas Van Ness holding his shoulder. And he's going to have to come off the field. First down. A little RPO action, but we're going to Trey Benson. He breaks 1 tackle. Gets 6 yards. Works for me. We'll get James Conner in after this play. Go read option. Kyler with some space. Has speed. Kyler out of bounds at the 15. McKinney and Chase there. First down at the 15. Our run game looking really good right now. Conner in the backfield. He gets the handoff. He's going to lose a yard. Quay Walker there on the play. 2nd and 11. Looking pass. We're going to go Marvin Harrison. He makes a great catch to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Just threw it up to him, and he made a great play. Conner gets another handoff here. Conner trying to get through, but they did a really good job containing that run. Loss of 2. Second and goal from the 5. Gonna have Trey McBride in the flat on RPO. He gets 4. Going to be third and goal at the 1-yard line here. Okay, we're going to want Trey Benson in after this drive here. Third and goal, long one. We're going to go with Kyler getting in for the touchdown on the sneak to cap off a really solid drive. 4.5 minutes. We will take it. Definitely a good way to start here. 10 plays, 71 yards, and that's really what we want to do. They scored 55 points on us. We don't want them to do that again. We want to be able to score points, but we also want to keep them off the field as much as possible. Here's Matthew Golden on the return. The second year now receiver. Getting to the 27. Here comes Jordan Love. He's been really good. 4,200 yards, 65 completion percentage, 39 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Really has kind of fully gotten into that role of being the successor to Aaron Rodgers and just keeping that elite quarterback lineage alive here in Green Bay. And they're going to start off with a pass, and he's going to throw it. It's going to be underthrown. Will Johnson jumps it. Tried to go to Jaden Reed, but he underthrew it. And we get the ball right back, already in field goal range. And that's a huge play. Winning the turnover battle is going to be huge today. Kyler getting pressured, thrown it. We have a ton of space there. Mike Wilson spinning. Gets to the 25. Gain of 17. Wow. Did not expect an interception, but great job, Will Johnson, on that one. Gonna run this one. Trey Benson, oh my goodness. Quay Walker just lays an incredibly huge hit. Kenny Clark is down, but just a gigantic hit on Trey Benson, and he loses the football. Quay Walker picks up the fumble he forced. Sets up first down again for Green Bay at the 30. And this one's going to be a run. Josh Sweat all over it. Loss of a yard. Love that. We don't want Josh Jacobs to really go off on us because he did it before. Did pretty well before. We want to hold him. Motioning Tucker Kraft. 2nd and 11. Looking pass. Looking quick. It's Tucker. They hit off a lineman's helmet and just went backwards. Luckily, didn't stay up in the air too long for them, but it's going to bring up a third down. Third and 11 here. From the 29. Looking pass. He's going to throw it deep one-on-one, and he just couldn't connect with Romeo Doubs. Jamel Dean got beat, but luckily Jordan Love was not able to hit it. And we get Martin with the punts. And we get the ball here. Calvin Allen on the return. He's cutting back upfield. That's a really good play for McDuffie. I believe that was McDuffie to cut back in. But yeah, Benson fumbled last drive. Wasn't ideal. After that great interception from Will Johnson. But we're still going to trust him. He's our guy. He's our... Oh, my God. I lied. Get him out of the game. Another fumble. Trey Benson fumbled again. We were just talking about not turning over the football, and apparently the run game is not the way to go, and they want to force all the fumbles in the world. Here's Jacobs on the run. Great run blocking there. First down. Trey Benson putting the ball on the ground. Pretty much just back-to-back plays for him. It's not good. And here's going to be another run. Jacobs finding a yard. But yeah, we might have to put James Conner in for a while because we cannot be fumbling this ball this much, this early. Here's a quick throw over the middle. Just couldn't connect to Doubs again. Very risky throw there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Another very important down here for this defense to try to hold off any score. And here's a screen out to Jacobs, and he's not going to get anywhere. Loss of 3. Blankenship in there. We hold him to a field goal. And right now our defense doing an incredible job. Just holding the Packers to only 3 here after getting 2 fumbles. Could have been a very different story at this point, but we luckily make the plays necessary defensively to hold them here. Ramos with the return. Nice spin from Ramos. Gets to the 28. All right. Trey Benson, man. What are you doing? I don't know. But we're not going to be running it with him yet. We're going to have to put him in the doghouse for a little bit because he is just giving the ball away. So we're going pass here. Tip Ryman with the catch. Gain of 5. Yeah, he just... It's disappointing because this is not usual for him. Like, he's had a couple fumbles this year, but he's been so good the entire season. We're going out to James Conner, breaking a tackle and fighting for the first down, and there's an injury. And it's Kenny Clark again. Already down a second time now. Went down earlier. And so we'll see if he comes back in again. Conner getting a little bit of room for 2 yards there. 2nd and 8. Just going to keep Conner in for a little bit here. Looking pass. We're getting pressured. Just didn't have anyone that I really wanted to throw to there. So 3rd and 8 from the 40. Kenny Clark back in already. And we're getting pressured again. No one wants to get open. And the pressure coming in there. So we're going to have to punt this one away. We're not doing a good job offensively. That punt could have been so much better. But they're going to get it at the 20 after the touchback. Yeah, not a great start. We could have been up a lot at this point. They could have been up for at least 14 points. But we really screwed that up. And Darius Robinson, nice play. Only a yard on the ground. We'll see. They don't have to run a play here, but they can. One more play from the 20 before the quarter ends. They will wait. So we finish the first quarter 7-3. Packers with the ball. And it's been a very interesting game. Obviously, the Jordan Love interception, which he rarely does. Rarely throws interceptions. And then the 2 fumbles from Trey Benson back-to-back. That's just that's not like him either. So first down from the 20. Looking pass. He's looking quick. Jacobs can't bring it in. My goodness. What an incredible play again from Will Johnson. He's having a great day so far. He's been playing pretty solid football. I don't know if I like Matthew Golden versus Reed Blankenship there. I don't think that's the matchup. Here's a quick throw just over our heads. Maybe should have stuck in man because that was just easy. Easy for them to just completely just navigate through there and get the play for first down. From the 44, here's a run. Jacobs, only a yard. That was good old Garrett Williams coming off a blitz there. 2nd and 9. They're looking pass here. He's going to find a man open. It's Dobbs. And he gets the first down. Jamel Dean, you need to do better on Romeo Dobbs there. Really don't want to see him destroying us whenever he's their 3rd best guy. Here's a run again. Jacobs for 7. So 2nd and 3, under 8 minutes to go, but Packers are moving. They're getting some good offense here. And here's Jacobs with the run. Birch tackled for no gain. Huh. I would have figured they would at least give him like a yard or two. But we'll take it, I guess. So 3rd and 3. Going empty here. He's going quick out to Jacobs. He's going to get the first down. That's a good play. And this Packers offense seems to be getting the legs under them, which is not what we want to see. Here's a run. This one is Clayton Bingham, the rookie, who gets 3. Second and 7. This one's going to be a read option. Oh, my goodness. No fucking way Jordan Love just made a positive play out of that. I mean, he was literally sandwiched by Birch and Sweat and then broke off of both ends of the tackle and makes the play to get 4 yards. So instead of a 3rd and long, it's a 3rd and short. That's insane that he made that play. Looking pass. Looking. Matthew Golden, corner of the end zone. They're going to say wasn't in. I don't know. Green Bay's going to challenge. I think that was a touchdown. I think that absolutely was a touchdown. Well, this camera view doesn't really help whenever the cameraman's in the way. Yeah, those are both toes in right there. It looks like he had a good, like, 6 inches there. And they are going to put the touchdown on the board. And they're going to take the lead. Alrighty. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really good drive from the Packers. The offense there just couldn't find something to stop them defensively. And our defense isn't our strength anyway, so this is just them catching up on time here. Here's Calvin Allen with incredible return. Wow. To the 49 he goes. Love to see that, but we need to get this offense going again because we were looking good until those fumbles. That kind of set us back. There's a quick one. Trey McBride getting 8 yards. 2nd and 2. We're going to keep James Conner in probably for the rest of the half. And then we'll try to... Oh, my God. What a play. That's an incredible play. Is that Pierce? I think it might have been. I mean, I don't know how he saw that coming, but he did. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. We're going quick. James Conner for a first down. I could have went Trey McBride there, but I panicked a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That works. First down. From the 37. Conner still in the backfield. We're looking handoff here. Conner finding a yard. Not much there. Just trying to find something. 2nd and 9. They're kind of stacking the box right now. He's going to cut it back upfield. Stiff arming. Conner getting 5. So 3rd and 4 now. From the 32. Motioning Calvin. Quick throw out to Calvin Austin. He's going to fight off a tackler and gets the first down, and there's an injury. And I think it's Calvin Austin after taking that shot to the back from Xavier McKinney. So Will Ramos will be in. He is our receiver 4. Looking pass again. I kind of like Trey McBride there, but we're going to just run it. Kyler getting 5. Back spasms. Ramos will be fine for now. All right, 2nd and 5. Going handoff. Connor breaking a tackle, breaking another. Still going. Oh, my goodness. Just refusing to go down, and that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning after that first down. First down. Motioning Ramos. Play action here. We're going out to Marvin Harrison. That's just not a great ball, and there's another injury, and that one's for Sean Gary. Another really good Packer defender getting injured here today. Go quick RPO. We're going to throw it to Marvin again, and he's going to get the catch, but I think it's a little late. Really? It's going to be pass interference, actually, which is even worse, I think. So 2nd and 20. That is not the play I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a legal man downfield, but all right. Looking pass. We're going to go Calvin Austin real quick here. He's back on the field. I thought he fumbled it for a second. He gets 5 yards. All right, 3rd and 15. We're not in a rush here because they're going to get the ball back. Probably. So Austin back off the field now after that one. We're working Ramos, and he's not able to bring it in. It's a little bit too far for him. We're going to take Aubrey 3 here, tie it up. He knocks it through. Do you give the Packers a lot of time here, and they get the ball after halftime, so we really need to step up here and get a stop. So we cannot afford to go down 2 scores with the way that our offense is playing right now. No, we cannot. So we're pretty much going right back into what we were doing last time. There's a big hit from Max Melton. We need our defense to step it back up here. Let's lock in. Let's do what we were doing the first drive. Really, first like 2 or 3 drives. And there's a quick throw. It's going to be Kraft getting a first down. There's a timeout. Just looked like Buda Baker had like no desire to make any play there. Going empty here. Love looking for a pass over the middle. Gets it to Dobbs. He's going to take a hit. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. 1 minute and counting. Still 2 timeouts for them. Going quickly out to Savion Williams. Who's going to find a first down. Possibly into field goal range with that. Yeah, not particularly great here. Coverage not looking fantastic. He's going quick over the middle. Dobbs. I mean, I feel like our guys just aren't they're not like reacting very quickly to the ball getting out to these receivers. They just see it happen, and then they wait a half second before they make a move. Love getting it out to Golden. 4 yards. Second and 6. Love to hold him to 3 here. Just a quick one. Reed. I was just really delayed on that one. They take their 2nd timeout. We cannot let them score a touchdown here. Just, come on, defense. Let's hold up. Quick throw. Reed again. They take their last timeout. Just getting so much time. So much space, I should say, is what I meant to say, for these slants. We got, oh man, I need to stay with that route. There's going to be Jaden Reed with a touchdown. I should have stayed under that. I was hoping Buda Baker wouldn't just play the back of the end zone for whatever reason. Why? I don't know. But they're going to take the lead. We have 24 seconds and 3 timeouts. We need to try to get into field goal range here. We really do. Ramos is going to have a chance to return it here. Would love a return. Ramos. That's the type of return I want. 20 seconds left. Gives us a shot here to get into field goal range for Aubrey is maybe another 20 yards, so not unrealistic. Go quick, Calvin. That's actually Will Ramos with the catch. Take a timeout. Nice little play there. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Getting pressured, not seeing anything. We're just going to throw it deep. One-on-one, make a play, Ramos. He can't. He cannot. We need to make a quick. We need to get something quick. Something quick, open, over the middle. Something short, quick. Marvin, Jesus fucking Christ, Marvin. You need to catch that. Please. They want us to try a 60-yard field goal. Let's try it. Brandon Aubrey's got a leg. He's got 4-mile-per-hour wind helping him. It might not be enough strength. It's accurate enough, and it's through. 68-yarder is incredible. And we at least cap it off with a field goal. Yeesh. And he just casually ties the NFL record. And we get to see the AFC Championship game, which I'm actually going to skip because I don't know. That's not actually going to be accurate, possibly. I say that because, well, you'll see if it matters. I'll just say it. Either way, depending on the outcome of this game, we will be doing another commentary. If I win, we will commentate the AFC Championship. There's a big hit. If we lose, we will commentate the Super Bowl. So that is why we are avoiding to see the replay from that game. First down. We need our defense to come out swinging here. Here's a play action, and that's not what we want to see. Here's Golden for 6 yards. We need to get them. We need to get them negative plays. Negative plays need to be utilized here. We need to stop them from getting any yards, please. Some sort of negative play. Keep them behind schedule here. Here's a run. Yeah, that's going to be a nice little play. Only 2 yards for the run. Get out a nickel at this point. 4-2-5. All right. It's 3rd and 2 from the 34. I could see this being a run. They're going past, though. He's going. Oh, my God. Matthew Golden just cooking Buda Baker right now. Hold on. I think Buda Baker might need to. No, I can't. I don't know. I feel. I don't know. I don't know if Buda Baker in the slot is a good matchup for this game. Might not be. Here's another pass. He's throwing it. And that's a great play. Will Johnson knocking it out versus Jaden Reed. Love to see that. More of that, please. More of that. More PBUs. He's going out quick to Jacobs, but Jordan Birch all over that. No gain. Good shit. It's 3rd down and 10. Come on, defense. Need to stop here. He's going to throw it quick to the flat. Savion Williams breaking. No, not breaking a tackle. Good job, Garrett Williams, for taking him down, and they're going to have to take a 3, which is super ideal for us. Keeps us a 1-score game. And they do get it through, so 20-13. Yeah, Defense stepped up big there. Keeping it a one-score game. That's what we need. We can't let this game get away from us because we need to still be able to get this run game going. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start running the football. Run the damn ball. We're going to get Trey Benson back in after this. Actually, he is back in now. Get him back in. We're going to hold on to RB. Make sure he doesn't fucking fumble, please. Here's Trey Benson. Breaking a tackle. There you go. And that's why we need him. He is just so good. He's so explosive, so elusive, but so powerful at the same time. And we need that. We need him now. And here's a great run again, Trey Benson. Yeah, he's what our offense was missing in the first half. Those 2 fumbles. I mean, I know I felt like I had to keep him out. But those 2 fumbles were really rough. Here's Benson. Nice juke. First down again. He is cooking. Let Benson cook. The announcer's just saying Trey Benson over and over and over. He might have to just keep saying that. James Conner is on the field. Benson tired after running for like 40 yards or so on that. Oh, McBride's open. That's just almost intercepted. Kyler. Kyler, oh Kyler. Sometimes you make me scared and angry. Could have been such a nice play. He just overthrew it though. Here's going to be a run. Yeah, it's another one. Benson, 7 yards. All right, 3rd and 3. We're going to try this here. Also, Calvin Austin is back in the game, which is nice to see. Calvin's open. Calvin Austin with the catch. Breaking a tackle. Is that not a touchdown? I don't know, man. I think that's a TD. Can we check that real quick? I can't. I don't know. See, he catches it. Does he step out of bounds before getting in? That might actually be a good call. Like, it's real close. It's extremely close. I think his foot maybe, he's like, I don't know. That's really close. I'm not going to challenge. I can't challenge it anyways. There's nothing to challenge. But that is a very close one for sure. But nonetheless, incredible play from Calvin, especially with him dealing with some injuries today. Here's a run. Benson up the middle for game tying touchdown pending the PAT. We put our trust right back into Trey Benson's hands, and he ran all the way down the field for us. And nice plays. 7 for 73 there. Really needed that. And our offense looks a little bit better. Just had to get Benson back in the mix. So we're kicking this back off. We really need defense to give us some sort of an advantage here. If we can even hold them to 3, that's what we need. We need a chance to get ahead. And we can hold them to 3. That's a good start. Obviously, if we can hold them from getting any points, even better. First down from the 25. This one's going to be Jacobs' run. Only a yard. Sweating easily on the play. We haven't done a lot of zone blitzes today. We need to maybe utilize more of those. We'll try it. Here's going to be another run. And Jacobs, oh man. Oh my god, he just bullying defenders now. Gets 7 yards. The blocking was pretty solid on that play. 3rd and 2. Johnson, get up there, please. We're not playing about not pressing him. Oh, pressure! High throw from the hit, but he still makes the catch. That's an incredible play. And Josh Sweat got there, man. Just, you know, that's why Jordan Love's one of the best quarterbacks in the league at this point. He's just able to make those plays under pressure, taking hits. And here's going to be a quick RPO. No, it's a run. Read option. Love gets 6. All our guys decided to crash onto Jacobs. Like, guys, at least one of you needs to go after Jordan Love there. 2nd and 4. Motioning Matthew Golden. Looks like a pass, because it is. And it's going to be out to Tucker Kraft. He's wide open for a first down. Blankenship's complaining about something, but brother, that was your assignment. I don't know what he's complaining about. Maybe be better? Send from 36. Pressure. Jacobs throwing it. Oh my God. How in the world? Josh Jacobs gets the catch. I don't know how Jordan Love makes that play. But he does. Jordan Love is insane. He's a madman. 2nd and 10. Looking screen out to Jacobs. Blankenship. That's actually not Jacobs. That's Bingham. Gain of 6 for the rookie. All right, guys. Need a stop here. 3rd and 4. This goes to the end of the 3rd quarter. It is tied 20-20. This is a good game, man. This is a really good game. We're evenly matched, I think, more so this time than last. Yeah. I mean, 2 really good teams just going at it. This is what you want to see as your NFC Championship game. You want to see the 2 best NFC teams going head-to-head. And that's what we're getting right now. We really are. So, just... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not sure I like this setup here. They're going 5 wide, empty. He's looking up the middle. It's just going to be Dobbs again. Just his ability to catch through contact is just insane. Like, Blankenship was right there hitting him. And he said, I got it either way. It does not matter. First a goal from the 9. Looking pass. Looking double covered. Interesting decision. Almost intercepted. It's certainly a choice. Throwing it to Jalen Thompson and Will Johnson's way. 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking pass. Pressured. Getting hit as he throws it, but doesn't matter because... Who is that? Is that Garrett Williams? Yep. Nope. Hold on. Who is that? No, that was Jamel Dean. Romeo Dobbs is just cooking us. Jamel Dean's just not doing a good job on him today. It really isn't. Jaden Reed's not having a big game, and that's because of Will Johnson, but do we flip him? I don't really want to. But here's to be a return. Calvin Allen only getting to the 25. Yeah, not just not a great drive defensively. Really not. We're gonna run this one. Benson, just nothing. I mean, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. When I go I for them, they know exactly what I'm gonna do. We really can't. We need to go into gun. If we're gonna run it, we can still go in gun here. We just need to be a little bit more, a little less obvious about what we're doing, I think. 2nd and 13. Screen out to Benson. Nice juke. Benson fighting for gain of 10. Makes us a much more manageable 3rd and 3. I like Benson in the flat here. We're going to him. He has his man beat, but it doesn't matter because Bo Melton gets there. I don't want to punt it here. We can't really afford to because I feel like our defense is just not capable of getting a stop. So, looking pass. Going out to Trey Benson in the flat again. There's our man. We're putting all our trust in Trey right now. He is on the redemption arc right now after fumbling the ball twice. Yeah, he's getting a bunch of the work and nothing there. Jeez, they've just been... They made adjustments after that first drive with Benson back. They've been really locking down the run game. James Conner's on the field now. Motioning him. Getting pressured. We're going to throw it to I'm surprised he made the play. I didn't think he was going to stop there, but he did, and he still made the catch. Oh, PI on the defense, McDuffie. I mean, we'll take the extra 3 yards. That's fine. I guess they're saying that was on him versus Marvin Harrison there, I guess. First down. We're tossing this one out. And Benson getting some space and blocks enough for a first down. Nice play. What's interesting is we've only pulled out 1 read option today. That is something that's intriguing. Gun Trey McBride, he's open. First down to the 25. So here's the thing. I know they're going to have enough time to get the ball back here. So I'd rather score quickly so we have a chance to score again. Marvin, make a play. Jesus, come on, man. It's not even their best corner. Just want him to make those contested catches more, you know? Second down and 10. Got all 4 receivers on the field. Mike Wilson gets the catch. His first on the game. And it's a big one. Or maybe that's that's actually, maybe he's even third, actually. I might be just extremely wrong in all accounts, but that's fine. Incredible play. First and goal from the 2. McBride back at the end zone. Oh my goodness, what an incredible catch. Insane. How does one manage to do this at that size as well? I mean, could have went to Calvin. Would have been an easier one. But nah. Trey McBride's got it. He's that guy. He is that dude. He is that dude. That's an incredible play, Trey McBride. Incredible. Absolutely beautiful catch. Man. We tie it back up. 4:26 on the clock in regulation. Right now, we're just in a deadlock right now. We just stalemate. It's really just who's gonna manage to get the advantage here. That's what we're really waiting for, because ever since we tied it back up, it's just been back and forth, very even. So we're waiting to see if if someone's gonna get hauled to 3, someone's gonna get a turnover. That's what we're waiting for, and we really want to be on the winning side of that. And here's gonna be a quick throw out to Tucker Kraft, out of bounds, 42. Our pass rush has been very disappointing today. Not gonna lie. I know the Packers have a good O-line, but man, I need this pass rush to get home. Come on, get there. There you go. Reed Blankenship. Don't allow him to get any yards there. Love that. Under 4 minutes to go. Second and 10. Just gonna go quick. Golden for 7. Third and 3. Alrighty. Third and 3. Big down here. Please get over. Make a play. Oh, he's short. Buda Baker. 4th and inches. They're going to punt it. Wow. That's certainly a choice. Are they actually? I mean, it looks like they are. They're going to punt this. They're trusting their defense. Wow. That's putting a lot of trust in their defense to hold us from getting 3. It's a lot of trust. Not saying their defense isn't good, because they are. They're pretty good, but it's just, I mean, you're giving us a lot of opportunity here. Trey McBride. That's not McBride. It's Trey Benson for a first down. Great play. Keeping us going here. I'm not in a rush because I don't want to give them the ball back at all. If we can end this on a game-winning field goal from Brandon Aubrey, just do it. Let's do it. I'm cool with that. That'll make me happy. I don't want to see our defense have to try to get a stop, you know. Calvin, make a play. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough catch to make. Second down. Getting pressured, throwing it out to Mike Wilson. I mean, not a great ball on the adjustment there. Yeah, we're not looking too hot right now. Their defense may actually maybe trustworthy enough to get the job done here. We'll see. Motioning Trey Benson. Marvin, first down. Oh my God, that's huge. I was kind of holding my breath there because that was scary. Great play from Marvin there. I panicked a little bit, but Benson makes a 3-yard catch. Second and 7. We're not taking timeouts yet. Don't need to yet. Oh my God, McBride's butt naked. Oh my goodness. Incredibly open. And that's huge. That is huge. Okay, we're going to get James Conner, and he has pretty much been very little. He has not been involved very much. We're going to just hold on to the fucking football. Trey Benson. That's first down. They take a timeout. Are we about to go to the Super Bowl? We might. We might be able to. James Conner with the ball. Just hold on to the football. Gets a yard. They can take one more timeout. One more. Conner again. Up the middle. Oh my God, Conner. James Conner to the end zone. Touchdown. Probably isn't the right decision. It definitely is not. I shouldn't have done that. They let him score. I mean, incredible play from James Conner regardless, but man, that was probably not the best decision. They still have one timeout. 40 seconds to get a touchdown. Yeah, maybe it was not the best call. Should have just went down. That would have been game. Oops. Well, hey, you know, we're trusting our defense, okay? We're trusting our defense here. We're going in dime. When I say we're trusting our defense, I mean we are playing off coverage to the moon. Do not care. Just don't let anyone get past you. Okay, that's fine. We'll take an incompletion there. That might, yeah. If we end up choking, blame that choice to not just go down. Oh my God, another one ricocheting there off of Romeo Dobbs' hands, which is probably for the best for them. They're just trying to get this quick throw going here, but it's not working. 3rd down and 10. There's Golden open for a first down. They're going to have to take a timeout. You'd have to assume that they're really looking at either a deep shot or out of bounds. And there's the out of bounds, just not inbounds to catch it. So they need to get closer. So Hail Mary is difficult to convert, but you can get something a little bit closer. And Love's just going to throw this one away. Pressure is coming in. I think we're going to bring in an edge blitz here. I'm going to trust my guys. Trust my guys cover. They can take a quick throw over the middle. I don't care. Pressure, sack. That's game. Walter Nolan calling game with the sack on the blitz. And that should be it. They're going to have maybe enough time. I mean, that was alone enough time. Are they going to spike? They can't spike it. They have to go for it here. One play. Love. Pressured. Sacked again. Ball's out. And recovered Dylan Easley with the game-ending sack and recovery. Wow, we do it. We do it. We're going to the Super Bowl. The Arizona Cardinals going back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2009. Yeah, 2008, 2009 season. Wow. I mean, that was close. It was really down to the wire there. That touchdown could have screwed us over, but luckily it didn't. James Conner gets his touchdown in there. Wow. Incredible game. And, I mean, it's because we played a little bit different. I mean, Jordan Love still had a good game, but he made some mistakes. Kyler looked much safer with the football. He was better, much better. Trey Benson, other than the 2 fumbles, was really good. He was the life of our offense. We held Josh Jacobs this time. Connor was decent. Kyler got the QB sneak. Romeo Dobbs killed us. So did Golden and Kraft a little bit. Trey McBride was awesome. Benson was awesome. Calvin was solid. Marvin was solid. We held Jaden Reed. That was huge. And yeah, I mean, 2 sacks belong to the 2 D tackles right in those last 2 plays. Will Johnson had a great game. Yeah, I mean, wow. Just incredible work from this team. Overcoming not only the Buccaneers, who we lost to last year in the playoffs. We beat them last week. And then we beat the Packers, who beat us really badly earlier this season here in the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl. And now we're going to be either playing the Bengals or the Patriots. That we will find out together whenever Voodoo and I will commentate the AFC Championship Game. And we will see which of those teams will be making it and which won't. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.